Jazz shoes are like a fun hybrid between how we maintain our ballet flats, how we maintain our character shoes or our tap shoes. So you need to take all that into consideration when you are taking care of your jazz shoes. The bottoms are different. If you look at what is on the bottom, you will find there's either a rubberized type bottom, or you'll find that there's more of a suede bottom. There have been different options for what's on the bottom of your shoe, in which case then you treat it accordingly. You might be able to shoe scuff it. This you cannot shoe scuff. This is more rubberized. So now you have to make sure that you're watching what's happening to the sole. You'll find that if you're doing lots of turns and things, this may wear away, in which case, more often than not, you're probably just going to have to get a new shoe at that point. On occasion, though, this could still be good, and you may just have clipped the floor funny, and you may find that occasionally it may peel up a little bit. You can just tack that back down with some standard adhesive. Today we're talking more about shoestrings. With your jazz shoes, and sometimes even your taps, or if you have those hip-hop sneakers or anything, you want to make sure that you are checking your shoestrings. I keep spares. So when one of my pairs of shoes dies, I actually keep a dead bin. And I'm not trying to sound morbid, it's just that's what we usually call them. And so I keep that so I can use that for spare parts. I may be able to pull an old dead pair of ballet flats that may still have good parts of them, like the elastic or the drawstring if needed, or I might be able to cut off patches of an old shoe and be able to apply it if I need to make a patch real quick. That's not always the case, but it's still good to have as a backup. The shoelaces can sometimes deteriorate. Sometimes, too, you may actually need to lace up differently. So when you're looking at this, some dancers may need to actually punch in an extra hole at the top. That can also happen to your tap shoes, too. You may have to punch in an extra hole, and you may need to get a grommet if you're finding that that's pulling too much at the material. And they sell grommet sets that you can get, and you just punch a hole in, pop the grommet on, you punch that down, call it a day. Obviously, again, you want something that matches. And that's not always the case. In this case, I never had to punch in an extra set of holes. That's cool. All the dancers need to do that based on their foot type or what have you. The same goes too for matching shoe colors. You want to make sure, like, I just keep random pairs of shoelaces as well. So I have different colors, different sets, all that. That way I have backup options, because there are things that can easily tear if you over pull on them. You never want to be stuck without the extra materials. This would be our jazz sneaker or hip hop shoe. These also require maintenance. Now, again, when you have higher quality shoes, the more inclined they are to stay intact. I've unfortunately worked with some lower quality shoes that have needed severe replacement on the soles, and you spend more time repairing them than actually dancing in them, it feels like sometimes. With these, again, it's ideal if you get a shoe adhesive. It's meant for rubbers more, and it's more pliable. In a pinch, weirdly enough, rubber cement can oftentimes work. And so you obviously need to look at the type of rubber cement as to whether or not it's safe for your specific set of shoes. I will see you tomorrow as we talk about our ballroom shoes. I will see you then.